we're going to be comparing things. So I see the first thing I'm comparing. I'm going to Waterworld and I've got a price here. I've got total cost and number of rides. And then the other thing I'm comparing, it's really little, but we have the cost of going to Raptor Rapids after our rides. And I'm going to assume that the cost here is dollars, and we're just going to go ahead and do that. Now, this equation is written C equals 3R plus 2. If it helps you, you might want, you can totally just rewrite this. Write it as y equals 3x plus 2, and then, okay, I put y in for C, so y is cost, and then x is rides. If that helps you because you're used to looking at it as being x's and y's, you can do that. Okay, at which theme park does it cost more per ride? So that more per ride tells me that I'm going to look at the rate of change and then show how you know. So more per ride, let's go ahead and find the rate of change. In my equation, it was really easy. It costs $3 per ride. In my graph, it's going to be a little funkier. Here's my graph. I'm finding my rate of change, so I need change in y over change in x. Or you could even just look at it and see how much it goes up for every ride. But my change in y was 2, because it went from 6 to 8. And then my change in x is 1. So this one is $2 per ride. So it costs more at Raptor Rapids. I apparently can't say that. More at Raptor Rapids. And I kind of showed how I knew from the work that I showed on the graph. But it might be helpful to say it costs $2. It costs $3 instead of $2. Okay, if you knew you'd have the same amount of fun at both parks, which one would you choose and why? So you're going to have the same amount of fun. Basically, the idea of this one says, I want to pick the one that I think will be cheaper. So, and this can vary. If you know you're not going to go on very many rides, then you could go to the one that is going to cost less initially. And then if you say, I want to go on as many rides as possible, then you might want to go to Waterworld because it costs less per ride. So I'd say Waterworld. I would like to ride on all the rides. And it costs less. It costs less per ride. Okay, so that one was another one where I really only had to talk about the rate.